Let us discuss the next question. This is from the year 2017. For election to the Lok Sabha, a nomination paper can be filed by A. Anyone residing in India, B. Resident of a constituency from which the election is contested, C. Any citizen of India whose name appears in the electoral roll of a constituency, any citizen in India. So there are certain minimum eligible criteria given in the Constitution and also in the Representation of People Act, which says that you have to be a citizen, your name has to be there on the electoral list. But if you look at the statement here, it says anyone residing in India. So anyone residing in India, it can be a citizen who is residing in India, it can be a foreigner who is residing in India. So a foreigner cannot file for nomination papers as such. So this is a very broad term. A resident is not same as the citizen. A citizen is not same as the person who is eligible to vote. Somebody can be a resident even if he is not a citizen. So that is incorrect. Coming to the last statement, any citizen of India. No, somebody who is eligible to vote, somebody who meets the minimum eligible criteria for the elections, only that person can file the nomination paper. So any citizen is, if somebody is say less than 25 years, will that person be eligible for the election? No. So any citizen is also a very broad term, which is incorrect. Now option B says a resident of a constituency from which the election is contested. Here again it is dealing with the residency. Residency is when you're staying in that particular place. Just because you are a resident of a constituency doesn't mean that you are registered as a voter. Assume a situation where you are a resident of a particular constituency, but you are not registered as a voter anywhere in the country. In that case, you will not be eligible for the election. What you need is, you need to be a citizen and your name should be there on the electoral roll of any constituency in India. That is, you have to be eligible to vote and your name is there in the electoral list. So the best option which suits among the given options is option number C. Now let us look at the clear provisions which are given in the Constitution and also in the Representation of People Act. In the Constitution, the qualifications that are there for the Lok Sabha are: the candidate, he has to be a citizen, and the age should not be less than 25 years, and he must be registered as an elector for a parliamentary constituency. So he has to be there, his name has to be there in the electoral list. And in the Representation of People Act of 1951, the different criteria is there where he says that if he or she is registered as a voter in a particular state, he can contest from any seat in any state for the Lok Sabha election. But there are small exceptions when it comes to Assam, Lakshadweep and Sikkim. Otherwise, that person will be eligible. So the best option that suits the question is a citizen of India whose name appears in the electoral roll of a constituency. So C is the correct answer.